Well, hello and welcome to this free training. I am very excited that you decided to join me. As you can see, I took off my jacket and I am comfortable because we have a lot to unpack, a lot that we have to talk about. So I want to make sure I'm comfortable. So you also please get comfortable because this is a serious course. And like I said, as you saw, it is 100% free. And I am very excited because I know that by the end of this course, you will be able to not only publish your own custom branded to your brand Roku application, but guess what? You have now knowledge that you can charge other people for it. You can, people can pay you for you to build and launch, create their Roku channels. So the sky is the limit with what I'm about to show you. So very, very excited about that. Well, before I get into the nitty and gritty, let me show you my own personal Roku application that I created with this solution. So let me go ahead and share my screen here and show you. Here I am on my Roku. I have the remote right here. My Roku is asleep. But as you can see right here, I'm about to show you this first app that you see right there called JP Hightek Branding. As you can see, is right there. This one right there, JP Hightek Branding, is my own personal Roku app, okay, that I created with this same solution. So if I click on it, you will see that it is operational. And the great thing I've done with this solution is that I set up a live stream so that whenever I go live, my viewers can watch me live from within my Roku application. Yes, you can do the same thing with this solution called RTN Streams. And you can set up, not only you can create your Roku application by uploading your videos, and your videos will be hosted on the RTN Stream servers, but you can also create your live streams. So if you have a church or you have followers or anything like that, or you have desire to be going live inside your Roku application, guess what? This solution will allow you to do that as well. And I will show you how to do it as well. Okay, so currently I am not live, so it is right there. I just put up a thumbnail, but at the bottom, as you can see, I have another section called Become a Pro Live Streamer, and I only put 3 videos. Okay, so the concept is what we're about to learn is putting 3 videos per category, and the good thing is you can create up to 10 different categories with this, and each category can contain up to 40 videos, which is mind-blowing. That is a whole lot. That is 40 times 10, okay? And that is 400 videos that you can have in your Roku application using this solution, okay? So the good thing, as you can see, let me show you that it is fully operational. If I click on it, you will see that you have the option to resume or play from the beginning. I was watching it earlier, so you can play the video or resume it. You know, those are features that are really awesome. Let me back out of here and show you that, it is operational. And the good thing is that you can test it the same day after you created it on your Roku, which is fantastic, okay? So now let's get out of here, and now let's go and take a look at what do we need to do in order to get all this going. Let me go ahead and show you. As you can see, I am in my members area right here. I am logged into my members area. And right here, as you can see, you will see that the video or the course is separated in few parts. And the first part is the intro. Okay, the intro is where I'm going to take the time to set the foundation for this course. So I'm going to ask you, please do not skip over anything. Do not rush through it. Take the time to listen to everything I'm about to tell you and show you. I'm going to take the time to go step by step because different people have different level of learning and different people have different level of knowledge when it comes up to technology. So bear with me, okay, so that I can teach step by step basically so anybody can follow along and do exactly what I'm doing here, okay? So this will be the foundation. After the intro, we will have a second video, and the second video will be looking at the dashboard. The dashboard that we'll be creating in order for us to control our Roku app, okay? The dashboard that is gonna host your content, host your videos, and everything you will be using to build your Roku platform, okay? That's what we'll be doing in lesson 2, part 2. And then lesson part 3 will be submitting the actual application that we have created in the dashboard. Now we'll be going into our Roku developers account and build it up, submit it to Roku, okay? And again, I'm about to show you that step by step, okay? And then in lesson part 4, we will be testing the Roku application that we created. Yes. At the end of it, the same day you do this, you will be able to have the app on your Roku device and test it, okay? So a couple of things that we will be needing. The first thing that we will need in order to be able to make this happen and create our own Roku application will be to own a Roku device. You will either need to have a Roku stick or a Roku box, okay? And you can purchase those anywhere online on Roku.com or by visiting Walmart or Amazon. Just own a Roku device because we will need that Roku device in order to set up and test your application. Now that we make sure that we have a Roku device, now the second thing that we need to do will be to go on Roku and sign up for a developer's account, okay? As of the recording of this video, creating a developer's account with Roku is 100% free, okay? You don't have to pay for anything. So go to Roku. Here's the URL, developer.roku.com. Go to developer.roku.com, okay? You'll be welcomed by this page. On the top right, you have a sign in tab right there. Click on sign in, and then it's going to take you to another page. So as you can see, it will take you to a page like this where either you have to sign in or you have to click create account. So go ahead and click create account, and it will take you to this page. Follow the prompt and create your free developer's account, okay? After you've done that, now we will move to the next step, okay? So that will be it. Now, couple of things that I wanted to talk to you about before we actually start. One thing I want you to know is that you will need an internet connection, okay? It doesn't have to be any fast, powerful internet connection, but you will need some sort of internet connection in order for you to be able to create this application, test it, and then publish it later onto the Roku App Store. Next thing I want you to understand is that you will need a computer as well. You can use a laptop, either Windows or PC. Regardless of that, you will need a computer in order to complete the job and make sure that everything is set up, okay? And then finally, you will need an application called Photoshop. Photoshop is an application that you can download and get 7-day free trial. Why do we need Photoshop? We will be using Photoshop to create the artwork that we'll be using for our Roku application. Now, if you do not have Photoshop and you have another application that you can use to create your artwork, that's perfectly fine. But for the sake of this course, these tutorials, we will be using Photoshop. Again, you can get Photoshop free 7-day trial. Download it, create all your artwork. And if you do not want to pay for Photoshop, not a problem. You can just uninstall it afterwards, okay? Well, that will be it for the introduction of this. And let's dive into it. In the next episode, we will be setting up our dashboard and go from there. See you in a minute.